Currently, SPD is assessed by a knowledgeable professional by completing specific designated assessment tools. The professional is usually an occupational therapist. Once a child is assessed and determined to present with sensory processing disorder, the symptoms and behaviors related to SPD will be defined and intervention strategies will be developed. As you can imagine, there are many implications for teachers and early care providers that provide services in group settings that have children that may or may not have sensory processing disorder. Children with SPD can be very challenged in a group setting, taking into consideration the amount of information that a group setting sends to all of our senses. Group settings can be very overstimulating for children with sensory processing disorder. Let's take a moment and reflect back on the last time you observed in a preschool setting, or maybe reflect back on your own experiences in a preschool or child care setting. Let's assess how each of our senses is stimulated in a group setting. First, the sense of vision. In a classroom, there's a lot of bright colors, lots of furniture and objects hanging from the ceiling. Sense of hearing, there's lots of voices, music playing, and children crying. The sense of touch, there's Play-Doh, finger paint, and a variety of textures and toys. The sense of smell, in a group setting, there's a smell of children after they played outside and possibly lunch cooking. The sense of taste, they would experience that through snack or lunch. The vestibular system, which remember is the sensory information we receive from movement and balance. In a group setting, there's lots of running and climbing, crawling, dancing, and going down slides. Our proprioceptive sense, and remember that's the sense that we receive through muscles, joints, and body parts. In a group setting, children bump into each other. They may play a tugging game, and there's lots of jumping. So group settings are one big constant sensory experience, and children with SPD can have a really hard time in a group setting. Possible red flags that a child could have sensory processing disorder are excessive energy and activity level, frequent impulsiveness, short attention span, motor planning difficulties, significant resistance in the unfamiliar, difficulty with transition, difficulty with self-regulation, significant social skills, behaviors, and significant irritated by and uncooperative with activities of daily living.